And welcome back everybody. I hope you're all keeping well, and today I'm out in one of our other permissions. Just noticed it's actually been cultivated, so it's a little bit hidden out of the way. So I thought I'd give it a go. In the past I've had cut quarters in here, cut halves, some George III. Hopefully there'll be lots for you to look at, but we won't find out stood here talking, will we? So let's get on with some metal detecting. Today, as usual, I'm out with the trusty Minelab Equinox 600 metal detector, and I'm still in field 2 as always on multi-frequency. So let's see what goodies this little baby finds us today. First hole, first target, 27. I was pretty confident it was going to be a pre-decimal coin, and well, I don't know if it's a pre-decimal because it's Queen Elizabeth there by the looks of that. Sure, I'll have to clean it up a little bit, but that definitely looks, yeah, oh, it's a 2p after all that. Look at that. Still, it's a find, isn't it? A 2p. Right, things can only get better, but it's a good start, a coin. Well, that's not bad there. Second target, 15, and it's a musket ball. It's a musket ball, there's nothing, yep. Yeah, nice little musket ball. I do quite like a musket ball. Always shows activity in the field when people are shooting things. So there we go, another one for the collection. And coming up 25, and another coin. It's definitely a pre-decimal coin. I think it's a Georgian halfpenny. Cannot see any details on it, but oh, just caught it there, look, so you can see the copper coming through there. I'll put it in some solution, see if it will give me any details, and if it does, I'll pop a nice picture up afterwards. Blimey, the ground's rock hard. Mark and myself are struggling to dig it here. Mark's just there, look, digging away for metal detecting Lincolnshire. He's got something there. This is coming up at 20. I was rather hoping it was some pre-decimal, but it's not. It's a shell casing, 303 to guess, and there is the cordite. And you have to be careful with that because even 80 years old, that's still quite flammable. So handle that very carefully. Well, I'll just chuck it in my bag.
Unless you make us, I'll set fire to it.
Now, coming up a 17 on the Equinox, and I'm not quite sure. Is it a thimble? Or is it a bit of a bell? Something on the inside there. That's, I haven't actually got my neck harness today, so I'm only using one hand on everything. There's definitely something on the inside. Is it a bell? I don't know what that is. That's the best thing. I mean, it's quite heavy actually. Oh. Best thing to do is clean it up, put a picture at the end, and see if anyone knows what it is. Well, that's a lovely find there. Coming up a 17. I'll just zoom in so you can see it there. Look, don't know if you can tell what that is. Just bring it in, and it's a nice big musket ball. Look. I always love finding musket balls. Musket balls and watch winders, really just odd small things like that. Really just shows that you know, the field was used. But that's, well, it's not a small one, it's quite a big one, that one. But I don't think it's hit anything. I wonder if that's a leftover from the firing range, because I'm not that far, about 2 fields away from the firing range. But anyway, let's just crack on and see what else we find. So coming up at 19. Just managed to dig it out, and that is got to be a coin surely, but might need a bit of cleaning up. Is that George III? Possibly. Let's just bring you in a bit closer, see if that helps. It's so light. It's ever such lightweight, but let me just get a spray on that. Oh, just move the detector a bit. The bag's fines are beeping. Right, let's have a quick. It's got to be George III, hasn't it? I'm wondering what this is. It looks like it should be silver, but I'm wondering if it's a fake. I'm going to go with it's a fake. Right, I'm going to look into this a little bit more, and I'll let you know exactly when I find out.
That was it.
Well, it's a George III. I reckon that's a fake. I think that should be silvered, like a shilling. Look at the other side.
Oh yeah, it'll be yeah, it's fake, isn't it?
I think it is.
We've had fakes on here before, though. I think, haven't we? Definitely, yeah. Is it a shilling? Yeah, shilling, isn't it? That size, yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty
cool.
sure it's a fake.
Is that on the edge?
Just
Yeah,
virtually. Yeah, a few metres in, but yeah.
Yeah, it would have been silver, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little find, that.
That is a good find, because it's...
There's Mark from Metal Detecting Lincolnshire talking to himself. He's obviously got a find there. Zoom in a bit more if I can. Not going too wobbly. Oh, it must be delicate, look, the way he's going at it like that. Anyway, I'll catch up with him later, see what he found. Right, I think I'll just go back down the field again, near to where I was before instead of going across. I was going to go across the field, but let's go back down this way, being we've had a couple of good finds. Oh! Right, we've got something here. It's blasting my ears off. I can actually see it's on the surface, isn't it? I'm sure that's what that is. Whatever that is. It's kind of a bit of a jumpy signal. It's not going to be silver. It's just going to be some alloys of some description, isn't it? Whatever that is. There we go, look, a screw. Gives you a good signal. I think it's probably brass screw, by the looks of it actually. But catch you out every time. Now, a comment came up on one of my videos about somebody saying they must be doing something wrong because they're not finding many things. So I'd just like to point out to everybody, I don't put a video out every week because not every week I find things. Like every true detectorist will tell you, you can go out some weeks and not find a single thing, or you find a lot of rubbish. So persevere with it, don't give up, you're doing nothing wrong. You know, you will find things eventually, and the videos you watch of mine are my good days, and sometimes, like I know this video will be, a few things I found last week and things I find this week. So don't despair, never give up, it's a great hobby, carry on, those finds will come. And there, coming up at 12, looks like possibly a drawer handle, you know, just the bottom bit that you pull out. So that's definitely what it's looking like to me. Yeah, I can't think of it being anything else. Right, let's crack on. Well, that took a little bit of finding. It's coming up at 14, giving me a nice clear signal. Absolutely no idea what it is. So if anybody knows, please put it in the comments. Well, that thing was a little bit of a chase around. I will clean it off a little bit because to me it looks like it's a cog or part of a cog, but then looks too heavy for a pocket watch surely. But I'll clean it up anyway, see if we get anything else off it, but I'm sure that's a cog. Now I'm about 50-50 on whether I video buttons or not, but this one, look at that. That has got to be the smallest 4-hole button I've ever found. Is it off a cuff or a collar, do you think? Okay, I think I might hit a hoard of buttons now, because this is another button that probably wouldn't normally video either. But I'm going to clean that up because to me, I think that's a crushed dome button, which might be a military button. But having said that, the railway ran along here, so it might even be a railroad button. Anyway, we'll clean it up and find out, won't we? Right, coming in a very jumpy 23, and it's a pity there's not more of it, because I think that is part of a toy gun. And I do love finding toys, but I must admit I do prefer them a bit more intact than that. But I'm pretty sure that's what that'll be, because what's that bit there? Looks like the safety catch. But right, let's see if we can find any more of this. It might give us a bit more of an idea. Right, so I'm just next to the hole where I found that bit of a gun, which I think is a bit of a gun anyway. Oh, that's got to be a bit more of that, surely. It looks like it, doesn't it? I'll keep scanning around anyway. I don't know what that bit will be of it, but there we go. There you can see my two holes quite close to each other. Okay, coming up at 22, not too far from where I found that toy gun. So let's see if this is another part of it or not. Oh, it's just a bit of rubbish, isn't it? Oh, never mind. Got a bit excited, but it's just a bit of rubbish. I'm not sure. That's 22. Is that another part of that gun? Or if it isn't a gun, it's something else. I don't know. It looks similar. I'll put them all together when I get back home and see what they look like. Just heading back to the car now, and last few finds really. This will be. But there you go, tip of a bullet. Well, if you've made it this far, I'd like to give you a big star and a big thank you. If you could just leave a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely amazing. It does help with the YouTube algorithm and it pushes your channel out there and helps me a lot. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed what I found today, because I've certainly enjoyed finding it as always. And until next time, take care everybody.